Number 9 on the formative, I have a fraction with a parentheses. I'm going to start by distributing. So 5 over 7 times 2. You can use your calculator. You can also, when you do a fraction times a whole number, you're really doing the whole number times the numerator, which is the top of the fraction. So 5/7 times 2 is 5 times 2 over 7, 10/7. You can also use your calculator for that. 5/7 times x will be 5/7 x, and that's set equal to 25. I could have tried to deal with the fraction first, but I think most students are going to do it this way, so that's what I did. Then I could subtract 10/7 and subtract 10/7 on both sides. On the left side, that cancels out to a 0. 0 plus 5/7 x is still 5 over 7x. And then 25 minus 10/7. I'm going to do that one in my calculator because I don't feel like doing it in my head. 25 minus 10/7 is 165/7. Again, nothing wrong with using your calculator there. For my next step, I could do it in 2 steps to get rid of the denominator and get rid of the numerator, or I could do both of those at once by multiplying by the reciprocal. So we did talk about multiplying by the reciprocal in class. When I take a number times its reciprocal, I get 1, because this becomes 35 over 35. 7 times 5 over 5 times 7. 35 divided by 35 is 1. So I have 1x equals, on the right-hand side, because the 7s are being multiplied and divided, you could cancel them and say that they become a 1. You could also just work with the fractions the way they are, but when you do the right side in your calculator, you will get 33, and that's your answer. I'm going to show you another way to do this problem. If you want to see it, you can. If you don't want to see it, you can stop watching because it's a video. So number 9, if I try that problem again, I'm going to clone it and move it down. If you want to deal with the fraction first, you can do that reciprocal step first. Multiply by 7 over 5 right away. This will eliminate your fraction from the beginning of the problem. Turns that into a 1. 1 times 2 plus x is 2 plus x. 25 times 7/5. Again, I can do 25 times 7 and then divide by 5. I can also do 25 divided by 5 and then times 7. Either way, I'm going to get 35 for my answer. If I subtract 2, then I'm finished. So the second method lets me get rid of the fraction first. I can't always do that, or I can't always do that and have it work out as nicely, but because I just had a fraction times a parentheses in the beginning, it worked. But you could try that first method or the second method. You need to be good at one of them.